There we go. Alright, well that worked out. Good times. Alright. That's running over there. It's noisy as hell, but it's functioning. I'm not worried about it. Alright. I've got Genshin up. I've got a game in the back. Got that going. Skyrim Lo-Fi's chilling. Good day. I am tired beyond all reason right now. Not sure why, just am, and I am functioning on the bare minimum of humanity's level. So, yeah, it feels weird to say that, because it's just like, okay. What am I doing? Right. I almost fell asleep earlier. I'm not gonna lie. I was falling asleep. And I was just like, you know, this is okay. Then I was like, what time is it? It's 6:59. Oh boy. I did say that I was gonna go ahead and do Genshin today because yesterday it didn't work out so well. So because of that, I had to go ahead and do my jazz. It's fine. It's just is what it is. We're just gonna play some Genshin today. Chillax, have some fun, be chill, you know? God, that thing is just flying. It's been pissing me out the last few days. I've been trying to print with it, and it's just like spewing out material. It's like, you're starting to piss me off. And now that I'm looking at it, it's still doing it on one of the prints I did. And it ended in such a way that I was like, okay, I'm gonna put this into draft mode and let it run. And yeah, it was normally it would be like, yeah, this thing takes 8 hours to do. Cool, we'll have it done in 3. So needless to say, it's just running and violently running, but that's not important. That's not why we're here. We are here to see, and we are here to play some Genshin. Okay. I know. I faced away from the mic. I'm used to the screen being over here. But the screen's over here now. Yeah. Okay. Let's kick us on over. Cool. Cool. Still muted. That's on me. Go down here, on that. We can turn off lo-fi, I'm sure. There we go. as comforting and chill as lo-fi is, we don't need that. Oh, that reminds me, I meant to go ahead and mess with that. Oh, there we go. Alrighty. Ooh, what is going on? Are you good? It's never happened before, so... Okay. So, we got some story quest. We got a bunch of new stuff. We got our good lady here, Chiori. Let's see here. Oh, we got Lynette. Oh, we have new ones. There we go. Oh, that's so lovely, even though we haven't dealt with any of these people yet. Goro. Oh, I've all but abandoned that boy. Yeah, these ones I haven't touched. I haven't done those in a while. I should. I still have to go and do these ones. But I'm not worried about that. Okay. Oh, we can give her a test run. Oh, that's her chapter. Alright, alright. New hangouts. Interesting. Plain or ostentatious. Traditional or avant-garde. Stick to the rules or pursue freedom. And I gotta mute that so it doesn't go off. Let's see here. These are the questions that designers often ask, and the answers lie within their works. But the owner of Chioria's boutique, the Thundering Seamstress, is difficult to read, as the edges of her incisive blades dance to and fro across the fabric. It seems as though there was never any such choice at all. Or perhaps there was only ever one choice for her. The one she likes. Yeah, I'm kind of bouncing all around here. I'm sorry. Okay, so we just go back to Fontaine. I'm glad I'm in Fontaine. I've just been chilling here. Okay.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom.
Thank you, Venti. Yay. Yeah, we maxed all this crap out earlier. Alright, that works out for us. Alright, we got Chiori. We got Ito. We got... Okay. We'll go with oh, wait, what's this? Normal attack damage is increased by 16% and elemental damage skill is increased by 24%. After nearby character deals geo damage in the aforementioned effects increase 100% for 15 seconds. Additionally, the wielder's defense is increased by 20%. So, that sounds, if I were to... Oh, yes. Yes. Skyward Pride, I don't care about that. Songs of Broken Pines. Let's see here. There we go. Physical damage. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, that's a percentage. Oh. Ooh. Oh. That's why people were saying, okay. You know we're gonna do it. Ah, my eyes! No path set. Yeah, we're gonna go with Eula. Though I wouldn't mind Jean. We're gonna go Eula. Fate points. 1 4-star or higher item. Well, you only have 4 and 5 stars, so I have to have 40 for now. For now. Who knows? Maybe I might slip up and put a little in. Drop 10. Okay, just had to be sure. Oh, I would hate myself if that actually did something. Harbinger of the Dawn. Fairy Shadow. Oh, the Thrilling Tales of Dragons. Yes. Slingshot. Fairy Shadow again. Ah, the Black Tassel. I have so many of you. Ah, that one again. Do we already? Ah, there we go. Really? You know, I have like a dozen of those. Well, no, I have like 4 of these. This is Fischl's bow, actually. As I found out, and yes, because the name screams German. I have 2 of those. I like how everyone agrees that the weapon banner is just absolute shit. And no one likes it. Let me see here. I can have 3. Okay. And I can have 1. Cool. So that puts me at 34. Oh, well. Okay. Now, if only Risley was on that list. Let me go ahead and pull him. I'm expecting that they're going to add him soon enough. Because after Chiori is Neuvillette. Yes. Wonder why it's doing that. I never had an issue beforehand. Like, I can't tell if that's a rendering issue or if that's just a processing issue. Oh, crap, I have that open in the background. Okay, Alt-Tab. There we go. Alright, so that shouldn't be an issue. Should be good now.
If if you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Maybe, I hope. It's just one of those things where it's like, That doesn't need to be open. Kira, you should be fine. You're low. You're not doing anything. Okay. Here we go. Hi, Catherine.
Wait now.
Wrong button. That was the difference between E and F. Claim all and chuck you back out. There we go. Wait. Go higher. What? Wait, is that on the water line? Oh. That's up there. Oh. Oh, that's different. I wasn't expecting that. I thought, How do I get to the elevator? Through here and up, maybe? I'm not used to that. $77 meters, 80 meters, okay. We'll go to the Navia line. Yeah, I probably should have read that better, but
Hello there.
Hey there, Fairnick. Am I too high? Oh, no, it's over there. I was one level too high and I ran out the wrong door. Nope. The hell is that? Where is this? How is that wrong? I was over there. Oh, maybe I should have hit V to begin with. Maybe that would have helped. I was over here. And it said to go over there. Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks like there's another event going on at the Court of Fontaine. Look at that. Roadside signs as far as the eye can see.
You're seeing a...
Let's see what they're for. Fontaine Fashion Week? Ooh, why don't we go check out some of the shops? Maybe we can pick up some cool new clothes.
Okay, well, I don't happen to see any signs, so I don't know what you're talking about there, Paimon. There we go.
Is this really okay?
Oh, right, I'll put on auto.
I told you I could do it using the leftover funds from the original deposit. Don't tell me you're afraid that I cheaped out on the dress.
No, not at all. I have only the fullest faith in your work, Miss Chiori. I'm just in shock, that's all. It's always been my dream to wear a Chiori boutique dress for my wedding. I really thought the chance had passed me by.
Wait, isn't that Chiori? She's actually at her shop today?
That is a good point. Yeah, she has never been here. Yeah, perhaps it's because of the Fontaine Fashion
You
Week.
got a point there. Well, once she's done with her customer, we can go and ask her.
I'm a woman of my word. If I say I can do something, then it'll be done. The first rule of business is to always keep your promises. Now, remember to not fold the gown, or store it under direct sunlight. I'd recommend only taking it out on the day of the wedding. But from the look on your face, I can tell that may be a little difficult for you.
I'll try my best. Once sees me in this, his jaw is gonna drop straight to the floor.
Chiori, you're actually at your shop today!
Is that really so shocking? It is mine, after all. Anything you're looking for today? A custom design, or perhaps some ready-to-wear outfits for kids?
Hey, Paimon's not a kid!
Though she would probably fit kids' clothes. I actually want to ask you about the Fontaine Fashion Week.
Oh, that. Well, if news of the event has reached your ears, I suppose the Fontaine Apparel Association's advertising efforts have paid off.
Are there any fun and popular activities that we can take part in?
Ugh, Fashion Week isn't what I'd call fun, but it certainly always attracts a crowd. It's a fashion extravaganza that only takes place once a year, after all.
Will you be showing off some of your designs too?
Of course. All designers at the Court of Fontaine use the week to advertise their brand. If you're lucky, you could even land a large amount of orders as soon as the main show ends.
Ooh.
Come to think of it, it was also at a previous fashion week that our label first took off.
Aren't you pretty much an established name now? People will still buy your clothes even if you don't participate this year, right?
Yeah,
True
that's not
enough.
quite how it works. While many people buy clothes for fit and style, the fashion industry also strongly values a label's artistic vision and creative direction. Why would anyone patronize a label that hasn't even bothered to put out any new designs for the year? In the end, fashion is just a representation of the spirit of the times. People support your brand because they support the vision it represents.
Huh. Okay, so maybe fashion's more complicated than Paimon thought.
Just a touch.
All that complicated stuff aside, you're saying we'll be able to see new Chiori designs at the show?
Absolutely. The designs have already been finalized. I'm just waiting for the fabrics to arrive.
Ooh, are you using materials you can't get in Fontaine?
Well, I still have a certain partiality to Inazuma-made fabrics. The textures are pleasant to the touch, and their familiarity.
Oh, Paimon
Dang
gets
it.
it! That feeling of home.
Ugh, something like that. Yes.
We're a long way from Inazuma, though. Aren't
Man,
you
I am glad I
concerned that
turned
your
off the
shipment might
blue.
get lost or stolen along
See the
way?
difference in that one.
No need to worry.
Should have turned that off
I've
ages
already
ago.
taken steps to ensure that it'll arrive safely. I've entrusted the job to Komani Express's most reliable courier.
Excuse me. Coming through. Coming through. Chiori, your shipment's here. I know it's quite late, so I'm really, really sorry.
Ah, yes.
Breaths, Kirara, then start again.
The cat Amazon delivery.
Where's the courier you were talking about?
The kitty
Hey,
courier.
Traveler in Paimon. Fancy seeing you here in Fontaine.
What
Been a
a,
while.
really? Just immediately go into the card game? No, we don't need to do that. It has
Wait a
indeed.
second. This is the second time that you've seen me flub a delivery job now, isn't it? Oh, you somehow always happen to catch me off my game, huh?
She
So,
is
what was the
Dendro.
whole-
That was weird.
Sailing delays.
I would
bad
expect
weather.
lightning, you know?
Huh? No, nothing like that. I just ran into a bit of trouble, that's all.
Bandits, then? Or treasure hoarders? A few run-ins on the road aren't usually enough to give you any trouble.
Well, I didn't run into anyone exactly. I just got a little lost.
The tails.
Keeping you honest as always, I see.
Fibber.
Alright. I was stopped by a group of bandits as soon as I entered Fontaine. They were a little different from the ones I usually run into. I could hear them mumbling about Komania Express. It was obvious they were looking for someone with two tails.
So it was a targeted hit?
I got the sense that they were actually targeting Chiori's goods.
My fabric shipment?
Yeah, they said that I could go as long as I left the goods with them. Otherwise, they'd stuff me into my delivery box and toss me into the sea to drown.
Wow.
Oh, are you okay, Kirara?
Oh, I'm
I'm good. I'm still a yokai after all. I turned them over to the guards. It just took me a while to round them all up.
Well, it's not completely out of the ordinary for
Did
one of
you
your deliveries to get
Put them into a
intercepted.
box and then deliver them?
But it still doesn't make sense how you knew it was my goods they were after. You've got other deliveries to make in Fontaine, don't you? Is there something else that you're keeping from me?
Uh-oh.
Well...
Perhaps I need to reconsider how many stars to give you in my review.
Oh, no.
You always know how to get me, Chiori. Alright, I'll talk. So, I kinda wanted to know why anyone would order a hit on me, so I spent a bit of time investigating. One of the bandits had a loose tongue, which saved me some time. He said that a certain person had commissioned them to intercept Chiori Boutique's delivery.
And who might this person be?
Busy with the living.
Why don't we just let this one go? I mean, I didn't really get injured, and you've still got Fashion Week to worry about.
I appreciate your kindness, Kirara, but if I don't teach this person a lesson, I doubt they'll stop here. Anyone that dares to mess with one of my friends deserves a stern talking to and then some.
Alright.
Oh, my
The guy said that the
goodness.
commissioner was someone by the name of Uter.
Uter. Now that name rings a bell. Wouldn't you say, Kirara?
Well, that's exactly why I didn't want to bring it up to you.
So you both know this Uter guy?
Through Chiori's complaints about him, sure. He's a fellow fashion designer who's made it his goal in life to make hers as miserable as possible.
Oh, so he's like a business rival.
That's...
A rival is what you call someone who fights you fair and square.
Oh.
Uter, however, just has it out for me as a designer. He's publicly disparaged my design choices, my use of materials. He's practically tried every trick in the book to ruin my good name. I've already warned him before to compete with me fair and square, but I guess he prefers playing dirty. Well, I'm more than happy to oblige.
Alright, well,
Wait, Chiori, where are you going?
To teach someone a lesson. You must be tired after your long journey. Why don't you rest in my shop for a little while before heading back?
there you go.
Chiori! Wait!
And she's gone.
Oh no. What should we do?
Except that you've messed up.
Concerned.
And
Should
you,
we get worried about
spilled the
Chiori?
beans a little too soon.
Well, she's always been the type of person to face things head on. But with her fiery temper, I'm just worried whatever she's about to do will feel negative publicity about her right before the start of Fashion Week. Traveler, Paimon, could you go after her and check out the situation for me? As a formal employee of Komonia Express, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to get involved.
Alright, sure, we can do that.
We'll take good care of Chiori.
To be honest, I'm more worried about that Uter guy's safety.
Oh, she makes a good point. When they talk about tonight. Ah, the good times. What do you have to say for yourself, Kirara? Kirara?
Please look after Chiori for me.
Cool. Boing, 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 boing. Alright. Catch up with Chiori. Well, oh. Goodness me, she's already talking to the guards. There we go. You know, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, though. Why not? Let me see here. Ah, I did rename it right. Cool. Check this real quick. Oh my goodness, what is all this? Oh, I knew they broke something. Okay. I'll claim those real quick, and y'all don't need to see this, because there's some magic I need to go ahead and cast. It's let's see here. If I can get that right, I will collect that. Nice to have that on the back end. Alright. And then... that takes care of that. That does that. So nice of them to have gifted us that. Okay. There we go. So... should we pull on her now or later? Let's wait a little bit. You know, why not? I'm intrigued by her stuff. Oh wait, we should actually test her out. Make sure we actually like her. Ah yes, the best short officer.
Nothing good ever comes out of you addressing me like that.
I love Chiori.
Oh, and I see the Traveler and Paimon are here too.
Chiori is just gold.
Chevras, we meet again.
Has everything been going
Things have
well?
been fine on my end. We were able to bring in a large number of recruits thanks to that film we made.
All right.
I suppose the trade-off is that I'm now constantly getting stopped for autographs while out on patrol. Not ideal, if you ask me.
Well, you were one of the leading roles after all.
So, did something happen?
That was a fun event.
Indeed it did. I'll need you to come with me.
I only ever hear that phrase from you. Usually I'm the one asking people to do that.
Well, are you coming?
Not before I know what you're planning.
Have I ever made a bad call?
The better question is, have you ever made one that didn't violate proper procedure?
Ooh.
Okay. A man hired a group of bandits to mug my friend. I'm about to go teach him a lesson.
Are you sure this is something you should be telling the captain of the special patrol? It's getting hard to tell whether you're here to report a case or turn yourself in for one.
Neither. I'm requesting personal supervision from said captain, so I don't do anything too out of line.
Are you planning to?
No,
Not
but shit
if I can
happens.
help it.
Really, things happen.
All right. Where is this person?
Follow me.
I like how she's bringing literal backup to go. They're not for my protection. They're for your protection from me.
Just promise you'll start trying to keep yourself out of trouble.
Oh, we can't have Chevras here?
When trouble stops coming my way, I'll be sure to get on that.
I need to get out more.
That does remind me. Oh, okay. We haven't been in that building yet. I actually do want to take a look at that. I want to test fight her. Wait a minute. Does she have spider lilies? We haven't had spider lilies since Waterboy. Wait a minute. After using her elemental skill, Chiori will summon Tomoto to attack opponents, dealing geo damage, and execute an upward sweep. For a short time after her upward sweep attack, one of the following effects may be triggered based on the next action. Tap her elemental skill to cause the next character to take the field, and have Tomoto execute coordinated attack for the duration. Tap her normal attack to gain Geo Infusion for a certain duration. While Tomoto is present, if any Geo constructs exist nearby or a Geo construct is created, up to one additional Tomoto will be summoned. Chiori's elemental bursts deal Geo damage to nearby opponents. Additional elemental orbs will drop during the trial event challenge to facilitate the testing of the trial character's elemental burst. Really, a guang of all people in here.
Adventure time.
Get them!
Give up.
Do a quick run through here. Oh, two. Oh, she does two. Ooh. Let's see here. Jingling. Benny Boy. Okay. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Probably would have done better with,
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
Navia in here. As I sit here and think, well, how else can you go ahead and utilize her properly? Oh no, she uses those? Oh, sucks. Oh, I just realized that wasn't for... Oh, that was. Itos were 22. We already know how. Oh my goodness. We already know how those guys work. We've had them long enough.
Can't catch me.
There we go. Yeah, the boyos are heavy. We know how this works with him. He just swings his ass to work.
It's showtime.
He's a different one.
Press the advantage.
I'm going in! Submit!
No, no, no. Go back to 1. Have him out here. And cue it up.
Boy.
Yeah, he does a very interesting backslash. 17. Oh. My boy does some pretty hardy damage, but he's just not that good. He's not within my wheelhouse. I love how the last few ones I've done, Wong has been the one to end it all. Ah. Oh, that's about terrestrial landmass is a lake. Huh. I had a feeling it was, I just wasn't sure. What do you think about... You know what? I like that idea. We'll periodically pull one. Alright. What do you guys think? O to Chronicle Wish or Chiori? I'm more partial to the Chronicle Wish. I do like Chiori, but... You know? She's stupid cool, but... I'll just pull on Eula. Another 4, huh? Alright, alright. I was gonna hit skip. I was gonna hit it. We'll watch. The other black tassel. No, no, we already know what the debate club's Skyrider. Alright. Magical guide. Slingshot. Oh, the debate club's back. Skyrider sword. We're getting oh. What? Benny! Why are you... Benny! Alright, Benny's a 4-star, not a 5-star. Still though, boy, what are you doing in here? Get out! I know you're here for the Mondstadt people, but I'm trying to find someone else, not you. I'm trying to find your boss. Where's his constellation at? Oh, cool. Yeah, I should have had him. It's kind of hard for me to max him out, but I need to keep going on that. Wait. Passion Overload. Use a normal attack as a second attack and Passion Overload charge when level. Oh, cool. To explore Fantastic Voyage. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's what that does. Oh, cool. That explains why everyone seems to really like you. Oh, no, I want the Fantastic Voyage. Wait, did I not ascend you? Oh. Yeah, it's because you need this crap. Everyone needs this crap, no wonder why. Other than that, oh, right, yeah, that's, yeah, he's kind of got a little touch of mishmash stuff in here. But, I do need to level that up. Oh, I have everything I need for this. I just have to actually level him up, I think. Okay. So I need to go kill a bunch of those, flame guys. I haven't done that in ages. Alright. I'd rather level up Dea.
This should be the place. You all wait here.
I love how that's a straight diss on his ass.
You know, Chevraz, Paimon gets the sense that you two are actually pretty close.
It's just as Chiori said. We got to know each other pretty well in our lines of work. You could call it a you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours sort of situation.
Does Chiori often need your help?
I'd say it's mutual. The Special Patrol needs her help quite often as well. We've got tough problems of our own. Getting people to talk, for example.
Why would
The
Chiori?
uniform, the musket, they're
Oh.
intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Maripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Oh, is it because they're trying to show off or something?
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people. And nothing brings out that sort of vanity quite like fashion. As a result, Chiori often picks up on all kinds of information in her shop. Most of her customers are members of the upper class, which means they're pretty much up to the gills in wealth and intel.
You scratch your
Alright.
back and I'll scratch yours. Huh, Paimon gets it now?
Exactly. I'm also here to ensure Chiori's safety. Those who make trouble for her also tend to be rich and powerful. And in some very rare cases, I'm forced to protect other people from Chiori herself. So, who got on her case this time? It's been a while since I last saw her that angry.
Oh, you know.
This is what happened.
I like how it's giving the time wait sound effect.
Huh? Uter, you say?
You've heard of him?
Yep. He's made trouble for Chiori several times already. He's fond of pretty much every dirty trick in the book. I heard that even the Maison Gardiennage issued him a warning due to his behavior. So he's back at it, huh? His funeral, I guess.
Whoa, what's this about a funeral all of a sudden?
I just meant that Uter's done for. Now bring it in, you two. Get right up close.
Sure, but why?
Because this is probably going to turn into one of those very rare cases I just talked about.
Just look the other way and pretend it didn't happen. Oh wow. Those are interesting shoes.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Has anyone ever taught you the definition of stupidity?
Huh?
Stupidity is doing the same meaningless thing over and over again.
Oh, it's insanity.
It appears you've forgotten what I told you before. So, allow me to refresh your memory. Lay off the dirty tricks. Oh, and if you dare lay your hands on my friend again, you can expect a far less pleasant landing next time.
Ahem. Chiori?
Officer, an assault's in progress! Please, officer, you've got to do something!
Of course. I'll do my utmost to investigate the situation. Unfortunately, I was chatting with this traveler and seemed to have missed what happened. Not to worry, though. If you'd allow me to search the scene, I'm sure I'll be able to collect some useful evidence. You don't mind, do you? There's nothing in there that would implicate you in any illegal activity, I would hope.
Forget it. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Damn, corruption's
Miss
everywhere
Chiori,
here.
I must also ask you to refrain from engaging in such disorderly conduct in the future, especially out in the open like this.
Apologies, officer.
No,
I
they-
guess you could say I'm just used to tossing out any
Oh, no,
trash
she's
I come
shorter.
across on the street.
You...
Is there anything else either
I wonder
of
if she
you
was a
have to
custom
say for
short model,
yourselves?
because she is shorter than Chiori.
I
Even with her hat on,
sincerely
she's close to the same height, but their
Never
eye level
happen
is not the
again.
same.
We'll see about that.
Whoa, that scared the heck out of Paimon! How did he just go flying out like that?
Paimon, we fight gods. Why are you scared? That makes no sense. Such a graceful arc.
Now's not the time to be accepting compliments. What happened to not doing anything too out of line?
Oh, not if I could help it, is what I said. And I think I kept to that. I started with a verbal warning, but he displayed neither shame nor remorse. If anything, he kept running his mouth with insults and threats.
Insults and threats so bad that he deserved to be tossed out like a sack of trash?
Yes, he is
Believe it
trash.
or not, they were that bad. He deserved to get knocked down a peg. It's the only way to get him to stop.
You could have reported him to the guards.
Yeah.
I will. But it'll take some time for them to gather evidence. And he denied that he ever had anything to do with those bandits. I don't want anything else to happen during Fontaine Fashion Week. On top of that, if Kirara's going to continue delivering goods for me, the least I can do is guarantee her safety.
Well, I mean, technically.
That reminds me, there is another favor I'd like to ask of you today.
Fantastic.
What a shame. I believe you've already used up your favor quota for the day.
Oh, really?
Well, it's a good thing I was planning on taking an advance on tomorrow's quota then.
Ha!
You think you're maxed out on advances already?
Wow.
I always pay you back in information, don't I? It's just like you said. You scratch my back, and I scratch yours.
How close were you able to hear that? Or more so, what exactly is going on? No, I just took a look at my laptop. I might actually have to be able to offload what I'm doing from my laptop. What I'm doing for my 3D stuff onto my laptop, which is a crap top. And then what I'll be able to do is make it work for my 3D stuff and save it to that instead of running back and forth. Kirara is sitting down again. Oh, she's so cute. I love her.
You were gone for an awfully long time. Oh, please tell me nothing bad happened.
There's nothing to worry about. All you need to know is that you'll never have to worry about someone in Fontaine messing with your deliveries again.
Phew, this stuff stinks.
Sorry, Chiori.
Like, stink, stank, stunk.
I didn't mean to cause
Wow.
you so much trouble.
What are you talking about?
Fan on.
You didn't do anything
Temperature.
wrong. Those greedy bandits are to blame.
Printing speed
Along with
25 to
Sims,
45.
Who doesn't know when to lay off the petty tricks?
Huh. Alright.
Next time you need
Glad
to
you
leave the
have that
city,
labeled.
Call the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Ah,
They'll
my
escort you
legs.
half of the way, and the Spina di Rasula can take the second half.
Ooh.
With that sort of escort, the next time you make a delivery, those treasure hoarders won't go anywhere near your goods. Unless, of course, it's to offer to carry them for you.
Have this. Yeah,
I'm being
have
serious.
Navia's group there.
You know me. If I bring something up, you can assume it's already a done deal. You're going back to Inazuma tomorrow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you don't mean...
I've already spoken to the captain of the Special Patrol. As discussed, the patrol's going to take a small detour during their daily training tomorrow. As for Navia, I'll give her a heads up in a bit.
There's really no need. I'm just a simple courier. I don't need to be surrounded by a bunch of armed guards. Or ones with sunglasses, for that matter.
It's funny you think
This is
that.
a bit much.
Well, you certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing.
There you
For
go.
my own peace of mind.
Oh, that's a good friend.
Guys, what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends?
Exactly. See, she has friends, which is like one of the very things that these people we encounter don't have. Right? What is with the Genshin people and not having actual friends? And here we have one who has great friends. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna kind of go off on a tirade here. We have Kirara, the just little speck of sunshine she is, the adorable cat girl. And we have Chiori, who's a very straight-faced, serious fashion designer. Yes, they are weird, but not nearly weird as the fucking combo that is, what, Amber and Eula. That's just weird. Or anyone, really. Diluc? And everyone? Jean tries her best, but she has no friends. Maybe Diluc. I has Miko, and that's a failure of a living situation. I can't think of any of the other characters we actually have or met that are actual quote-unquote friends with people. Oh, that's kind of messed up a little bit. Alright, since she's already talked to the patrol, I think it's you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours type. No, that's she's already talked to them.
If you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then
Yeah.
I guess it's fine.
Well, with the bad guys out of the way and your goods safely delivered, everything should be good to go for Fontaine Fashion Week, right?
I believe so.
You'd be surprised.
I'll try to churn out a few more outfits over the next few days. I've heard a lot of suppliers will be participating this year.
Paimon's gonna take a guess and say if suppliers are super important.
But of course, they supply us designers with funding, equipment, factory access. You have to work with them if you want to become a truly renowned fashion house. That's also why this year's Fashion Week is so important to me.
Oh.
But isn't your brand already really famous, Chiori? Your clothes are so pretty and so nice to wear. I can't help but brag about them to my customers whenever I get the chance.
Even so, I would imagine there are still people who've never heard of the Chiori brand, yes?
Well, I mean,
Okay.
with the amount of places that I deliver to, it's only natural that some people from other nations haven't heard of it.
Then it's still
True.
not famous enough. My goal is to make the Chiori brand renowned throughout all of Teyvat.
All of it?
All of it.
Get pretty huge then.
Conry is about to get the reckoning it has never asked
I
for.
could just go to any Chiori branch on the continent to get my clothes fixed. It has been pretty inconvenient having to come to Fontaine every time I need to get them patched up.
Alternatively, of course, you could just be a bit more careful with them. They're already about as durable as I can make them.
Okay, I'll admit, they do get snagged on branches pretty often, but I can't help it. It's hard to be careful about that sort of thing when you're trying to take a nice nap in a tree.
Well, if that's your dream, Chiori, then we should do our best to make it a reality. Is there anything we can do to help out with Fashion Week?
Is that the second time we've asked? I think that's the second time we've asked.
Ooh, what is it? What is it?
Why don't you come to my shop tomorrow and model for me? Simply put, you'll serve as my living mannequins.
Oh, so we get to try on some of your clothes? Got it.
Seeing them off the rack will also give me the chance to make some small adjustments to the stitching and the silhouette of the designs.
Sounds easy enough.
Well, here's the thing though is... never mind, who cares? Alright, do you need us do you need us for the runway too? Can we keep the
Most of the
outfits?
clothes you see during Fashion Week are meant to showcase the designer's vision. They're not exactly suitable for ready-to-wear use. If you like them, though, feel free to visit the boutique and see if anything catches your eye. I'll even give you a special discount.
Ooh,
Oh
that's
yeah.
great. Paimon was just starting to get curious about all this design stuff.
Then for the dinner, you'll model some formal wear, Traveler, and I don't know. Paimon here will show off some kids' designs. I'll see you both tomorrow.
No,
then.
she just kid. She actually made a joke. Wait.
Wait, kids' clothes? Paimon told you already she's not a little kid.
I still would really like to get an age estimate on her, just because it would be nice. Like, where does she feel herself to be?
Do yours happen to need any mending right now, Kirara?
Well, since you asked, Chiori, there's this part around my waist.
Oh, need a bit of letting out around the middle.
No! It's a tear. Those bad guys did it.
Sure, sure. Oh my goodness. Is he really that much taller than... Yeah, okay, never mind. She's up to his shoulder. That's more acceptable. For a second, I was like, he can't be that much taller than her, but... Oh, wow. Okay. All those. And I only have to go up the road. Oh yeah. Then I just have to go ahead and use... Oh, should be able to craft more. Awesome. Oh, how many do I have? I have 5 already. Yeah, I'm gonna burn that somewhere along the line.
Add Astro.
Then again, I could always do more of the XP stuff, because that seems to be getting away from me for a while there. That's always the hardest part, is to just go all in on the XP stuff. It's 6 to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Okay, so that means I have time to go ahead and harvest. Harvest who, you may ask? Yes. Oh man. Surprisingly, still not where I want him to be, and that means he has to fight this guy again. Till he is. But it's not too hard. Because Navia's up there. 8, 10, 7. It's getting tough, because these things never show up when I need them to, and I don't have any Dream Solvent. He's only got the Dragon Wolf Bite, and he just needs one of those. But still, it's like, that is such a pain. I definitely need to finish upgrading her eventually one of these days. That is just going to take time. She's the same way though. Look at that, level 7. All of the people I use, level 7, level 7. But she's still a C0. Like I never went back to using her fully. And they're both cryo mains, and then everyone has really been pushing Waterman. Like they have been pushing Aquaman very hard. Nope. I want to go to the main page. She's so much fun. Wait, I can ascend already? Oh, wow. Yeah, I have collected enough of that. Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. 12 of those. Really? Alright, that's not so bad. I can go ahead and do that. There was another person who needed one of those damn things. I forgot who it was. Adeptus? Consider an Adeptus in her realm. What is her talent? Whoa. When the Stardwick created by the stars gather at dusk as an adeptal assistance stacks, nearby characters plunging attack. Oh, wow, that's a mouthful to even attempt to read. Okay, what was his thing? Oh, okay. You know, I wonder if I really should have just kept stacking HP stuff on him. I have not kept up with him in like any way, shape, or form. Like I was definitely on my way with it, and I never actually went with it. I don't know what he needed. Attack? Why would he need attack? Isn't he all HP based? Yeah, skill damage is based on his max HP. Max HP. Does this man just not exist on HP? I'll have to look back at Nouvelette. I don't quite remember. I thought he did.
Have you ever seen any stickers on my
Because if he exists needing HP, then that's understandable too. Go. Dang, you guys took that thing out. You got 12. No. Let me see here. Hey, Ashton. I'm waiting for Genshin to update to make sure that my character... Wait, that my character is the right one. What do you mean? How does that work? You don't think you have the right character out? Oh, you little shit. Ooh. Oh, hang on a minute.
Instead of going big, guess go.
That sounds really horrible. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. And pop goes the weasel.
Rusty, Reba, this might hurt a little. Share my knowledge.
There we go.
A moment, please.
That's what I wanted. I should have hit up the Hideous thing first off, but I like to save those for when I need them. Honestly, though, I probably could have killed it the first time around. Hey, got 3 out of that one. Cool. Alright, well that's eons exceptionally easier to kill than these. Or not him. The 2 damn dancers. They're a different pain in the ass. Alright. I'm not gonna worry about you. I really don't need to kill any of the other bosses. I can just farm him. Up Nouvelette. The rewards. Oh, okay. You know, I'm kind of interested in building up Nouvelette, just because I think he's coming back in. People were really saying that Nouvelette is worth doing. Like, he's actually worth building. And Nuvi, what do you need? Is that the only thing you can get it from? That is. Okay, so you also need... Yeah, no. Lazulite chunks. Alright, so you need Lazulite chunks. You require... crap like that and these. Where's the best way to get water stuff? I don't think I had... Wait a minute. He just needs water. Water, starfish, and chromatics. Xenochromatic, and... Why do you need this? Crap. Oh, I have 6 of those? Ugh. I'll need more. And I need to figure out what I'm doing with yours. Crap. I'm pretty sure it should all be HP based, but... I don't know. Crit damage. Is this supposed to be HP? That is HP. What? This is the time. Can the time ever be HP? Oh, can be. Good. That's the millilith. Oh, what? What? Hang on a minute. Oh, that raises his crit damage. That's why they would want me to do that. Okay. Let's take a look here. Oh, I do have an HP one. She's got an HP one. Ooh. Recharge, Elemental Mastery, crit damage. HP, attack. Attack. Ooh, and that's already got defense in it. Okay, okay. Hang on a minute. We can do fast equipped. No. Okay, so most people are going 4 onto that one. What do you got? Oh, why would I lower his max HP? That makes 0 sense. What are we trying to increase here? His crit damage goes up by 10. His crit rate goes up by, what, 3? Like, Genshin has been updating for 30 minutes. That happens. Yeah, you can't really fight that. It just takes the time it takes to level up. Or to download. You know, you really just can't fight that. Hydro damage goes up 7. Oh, is that what you changed out? You suck. Why would I do that? Yeah, when it comes to updating stuff, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but there's not too much you can really do about it. It's best to just let it go and try not to rush it. Try not to become super obsessive over it while it loads. Okay. Do I really... No, that's HP. But that's the merchant. Hunter. Oh, that's a fat crit damage on that one. Look at that. HP, defense, elemental mastery, crit damage. Crit rate, damage, attack, HP. We'll switch it out with that one. This one, though, that's an attack. Does he... This man scales off HP, doesn't he? And the only HP I have 2 HPs. Recharge, elemental mastery, crit damage, HP attack, crit rate, energy recharge. Crit rate, crit damage, attack. Let's enhance this a little bit. Oh. Alright, so we have attack now. Recharge, mastery, crit damage, attack.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, thank you. Oh, I think I should go with this one. Okay, now he has both of them on, and that increases his crit even more. That puts up to level 10, and there's nothing left to consume. Okay, so that now has him with 2 items that have 0 and a few others. 20,000 HP. Your attack is 764. Oh, that's so bad, though. I suppose he does need attack, doesn't he? Well, nothing I can really do about that for now. Everything's all based off HP. Oh, that kind of sucks, but we'll have to see. Alright. Crit rate is 133. Oh, crit rate is 44. Crit damage is 133. Energy recharge 127. That's not so bad. We'll have to deal with him later. Okay, so that'll be the newest farm next to... where are you? This guy. Am I the only one here? No, Farnick's here around somewhere. It's fine. I've been grinding red star rings on speed sims for days. Oh, that sucks. Unless you're having fun with that, then that's understandable. Da 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 da. Yes, yes, you're the most beautiful butterfly. My computer slows down if I let it sit. Weird. Wonder why that is. Honestly, it should be running the same either way if you're using it or not. So, it having a difficulty like that shouldn't be a thing, but then again, I have been amazed at what computers can do. Right wrong. My computer is shit. That would do it then.
Allow me. Minute to minute.
A moment, please.
It could be worse. You could have no computer. Or you could have a worse computer, actually. That'd be a better way of saying it. You could have a worse computer. That does remind me, so I was looking at upgrading my computer here soon enough. Not because I need to, but because I want to. As hilarious it is to say that, it would straight be an upgrade because if I could, I would try to reuse the same RAM. CPU though, I might have to change that up. It may be completely different than what I would want. Thus are the tribulations of building my own computer. But I would be able to finally pick out a board. See, I was happy with my M-ATX. Because it was tiny, but it functioned. It worked for what I needed to do. Now I'm sitting here like, well, is this what you really want? What do you want to do with it? Where do you want to go with it? It's like, I do run it to do, you know, VTuber stuff, so it has to be able to run 3D programs relatively well. Maybe other things too. It's like, well, if you're only planning on using it for that, do you really need anything else? It's like, maybe not, but at the same time, I already push it doing what I do. It's why I put out the tweet earlier when I was like, oh yeah, I can up my RAM. Why on earth would I need to do that? Because I can, slash, it's a pain in the ass to be doing stuff and then find myself getting bottlenecked by my own computer's ability to think. I'll get a better computer eventually for ES6. Yeah, that if you can find what you're striving for to get it, get it. Like, that's what a lot of people don't have is... Aw, you suck, ass.
Let's get it on! Allow me! Row!
But what it comes down to is, if you have in mind what you're looking for in a PC, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to go find it. It's not too hard to build them these days. A lot of good ones come pre-made. And some of them oh, gosh darn it. Ah, yay, Dream Solid. And here I was talking about how I needed a few more of those dang things, and they give me one free. Or they give me 3 of them to stack on. It's like they really wanted me to upgrade Nivelette. Yeah, I think the Hydrotulpa, I'm pretty sure that is only for, what's her name? The Hydro Archon. Screw it. I think that's only for her. I don't know anyone else has them. He does give out Hydro stuff, so I might just go punch him in the nuts. Okay. I don't think I've ever fought this guy. Oh. Thanks for coming to meet me on my territory. Still in half of fire and water. Trying to play Unreal, it's fun to watch and I enjoyed it. Oh right, that's right. That was your other stream that you were in.
Going easy on me.
Oh. Oh, this little shit. Hang on a minute.
A moment, please.
Now that I'm not getting distracted by the little guys. There you go. Oh, the little guy pops up and I just put him down to the punch. Nope, that's all? Okay.
What now?
Kidney punch. You were talking about how well that stream was, or you were. Oh my goodness, there's like no rewards for this. Ew. Okay. See, I've never done this one. All right. It's for Falsalor. Whatever her name was, I forgot it. Okay, well, that did not take up all of our stuff, did it? We still have more. 50. Oh, wait. The unicorn should be back, shouldn't it? Lord Uniscorn. To be honest, didn't have a keyboard bug, so it went great. Oh, good. That's good to hear. There you are. It took a second for you to drop into reality.
Hold the line! The Temple of Wisdom!
Let's begin.
Oh, was that worse than last time? I feel like it was. I hate how fast he recovers.
To the judgment of the Oratrice
Mécanique de l'Elise Cardinal.
We now
Turn to the judgment.
Mécanique de l'Elise Cardinal. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Elise Cardinal. The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Elise Cardinal.
That's so much fun. I love that. Oh, this one's gold. Ooh. Fuck that one. That one can go away. We got 3 more and some thunder stuff. I'm kind of annoyed by these. Because it's never as much as I would expect it to be and or would want. So it's like, okay, you're not giving me what I desire. You're giving me the bare minimum amount of rewards at level 90. How does that work? Where's Nubia at? 7 out of 12. Okay. Oh man, I really should have kept. Look at that. I'm 2 away from just literally turning her into the most destructive thing in existence. She needs resistance and Dvalin's Claw. I'm gonna have to farm for more Dvalin's Claw. She does not hit hard until you get to C6, then she's just like a powerhouse. And then it's like disgusting damage. I can see why they were talking about how she was very much a hidden thing. Genshin needs to update faster. It's almost been an hour. That sucks. Invest in better internet. I think at that point that's just the internet, because if it's still processing the update, the install, that's a different thing. If it's not processing an install and that is just your download speed, then it's your internet. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to wait a half hour.
Way now.
See, I love using Navia, and then I love using Dea. And her stuff's getting moderately updated. A little bit more on the HP stuff. But no, I turned her into my Energy Master. So all of her stuff combined gives her the Elemental Mastery of 523. Because I want her to spark reactions everywhere. Nahida needs more. Like, annoyingly needs a lot more. I need to go farm for a better lamp. This was the change out. Like, it was just random that I had it. But, yeah, straight up. I'm annoyed because she should be stronger. And she's not because I have 2 crappy items on her. Just to complete this. I should have the choice to be able to farm and destroy 5-star items that are not locked. You know, I should just be able to be like, yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ooh. Lock that one. I just have those for placeholders, so I actually have some, because I don't think I have any of their other kits. Yeah, that's it. That's all I do. And now there we go. I was like, now I wait the half hour to go through. Oh look, there's a boutique. Oh, I have to go inside. Ooh. That's gonna be fun. Oh, wait. My internet doesn't indeed suck, but it only does with Genshin. Even when there's been multiple updates on other games, it takes about 50 minutes. Genshin shouldn't be that big. This update was considerably a lot smaller than the previous. I'm not playing the card game. I don't like it did that. Okay, so do you guys think we're gonna get her, or are we gonna get Benny again? We have 42 left. Oh. Really? That better not be the only 4-star I get out of this. No character, don't say that. Like I said, I'm gonna be upset if it's just that one character, or that one weapon. Ah, it was the one weapon. Oh, that sucks. Ew. Absolute ew. Alright, we'll wait a little bit before we go into the next one. I'll just do that.
Chiori, we're here!
We're here, fear us.
You're early. I haven't even opened the shop yet.
Well?
Wait, has Kirara left already?
Yep, with the special patrol. Bright and early.
Did everything go alright on the road?
I believe so. The patrol makes for quite the entourage. The way they marched forward with Kirara in the center, you'd think she was some sort of VIP.
She did it as a cat. Oh my god, that's
led by Navia
adorable.
herself. They took care to clear the path beforehand as well. Kirara won't so much as step on a single stray rock on her journey. I even heard that Navia decided out of the blue to make a batch of macarons as a going-away gift for Kirara. An excellent souvenir to remember Fontaine by, I'd say.
Sounds like Navia really got into it.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, I love that one.
She even lamented the fact that she didn't have time to prepare something even fancier. I'm pretty sure she can't wait for another escort opportunity to come her way.
That sounds about right.
Now that you mention Navia, Paimon thinks the two of you are actually pretty similar. You say what you mean, and when you have an idea, you really hit the ground running.
I
True.
suppose that's why we're such good friends. Navia has a certain resilience about her. It's part of who she is. No matter what comes her way, she never bows down in the face of adversity. That sort of determination and courage is something I really admire. That same spirit is the true vision of my brand.
And oh, there you go, Ashton.
Mentioned commissioning an outfit from my boutique. Well, I'm sure you can imagine my excitement.
Well, and the fact that Navia has understood, gone through, and withstood so much of the disaster that is her
Customers pay
life.
attention not just to the clothes, but also
Like,
to the
holy
people in
hell.
society who wear said clothes. People like to copy the styles of those they look up to.
Huh. And here Paimon thought all that mattered was for the clothes to look cute.
Fashion is about more than just looks, my dear. Especially if you've got your sights set on a market the size of that. Well, would you look at the time?
Oh yeah. Come on, let's get down to business. We're here to model.
Indeed. Give me a moment while I go retrieve some fabrics and sample outfits. Why don't you help me set up the shop displays in the meantime?
Set them up. How exactly?
Just carefully organize the ready-to-wear clothes with an eye toward their types and styles. This way, we can guarantee that the customers will see something different every day.
Whoa, there sure is a lot that goes into running a store.
Yes, yes,
Well,
there
then, I'll
is.
leave the displays to you.
All right, let's go be fashion designers.
So, we just need to put all the clothes with similar styles together, right?
Please organize the clothes with an eye towards their types and styles. I'm counting on you.
You're so small. Why so small? Oh. There we go. I know this is very simple, but it's still really pretty to see. Kimono are very nice. They are a pain to put on, though. They just look good. Not bad. I do want a new coat, though. That's a bit extreme, though. You know, not something I would enjoy looking at, but yeah. It would be far too much of an effort to put on. How do you know that? I own two.
You might just have an eye for design.
Two kimono.
Anyway,
And an
let's
obi.
move on
The
to
obi is the ceremonial, or not ceremonial, it's the
Over
belt
here,
you put
stand
onto it.
still.
I wore
I'll take your
them
measurements
fairly often.
first.
Yeah, they're actually quite comfy. They are very difficult to sit in, pretty much non-existent, because then the obi loosens itself.
Excuse me, Miss Chiori.
Oh, good morning, Leanne. How have you been recently?
Not too bad.
Your gown will be ready next week, so there's no need to worry about missing the ball. Or did you come here today because you'd like to make a new request, perhaps?
Oh, no. Nothing like that, Miss Chiori. To be honest, I came here today to cancel my order for that gown.
Cancel your order.
But you can keep the deposit, of course. I know you can't return any materials you've already used.
Don't worry about the materials. I'm more concerned about you. Did something happen, Leanne? Have your plans changed?
Uh-oh.
It's alright. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. I'll take note of the cancellation.
Thank you. I'm really sorry.
Don't worry about it. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
That seems suspicious.
Was it just Paimon, or was she acting a bit strange just now? Wonder why she wouldn't tell us why she was canceling her order.
It's not a big deal. These things happen every once in a while. A family emergency, an important payday falling through, a lover's quarrel, no one to take you to the ball.
Ooh.
I've pretty much heard it all.
I wear color shirts and khaki jeans, cream color, standard business wear. Yeah, I know, I have to do that too.
It's best not to pry.
Yeah, no, I bought these way back when I was taking Japanese in college, and I really liked it because I wanted to know more about how they dressed. So yeah, I bought some and wore them.
Is Miss Chiori in?
I am. How can I help you?
I'd like to return this item.
Oh, could I ask why?
It's just, not to my liking. You said I could get a refund if I wasn't satisfied, so that's why I'm here.
Is there something about it that didn't meet your expectations? Are the sleeves too short, or is the color too dark? I can always make those adjustments for you.
Oh, no need. You don't have to concern yourself with that. I'd just like that refund, please.
And I'd be happy to process that for you. If you could just tell me the cause of your dissatisfaction.
Is Chiori here? I'd like to return my outfit.
Another one?
Is there some sort of new calamity coming that I haven't heard about? Another flood? Or an apocalypse, maybe? What does the prophecy say this time? You'll be spared if you get rid of all your clothes? Surely the entire population of Fontaine didn't convene and pick this one day to come and return my clothes. What is going on?
Oh, my dude. Start.
What are you trying to sell us, huh? The way I see it, this shop is nothing more than a black market front run by a bunch of dirty criminals.
She's gonna tear you through that door.
Sir.
What is he talking about?
Haven't you heard? Chiori, a boutique, has been exposed for having close ties with criminals. It's all
Ooh.
over the papers.
And just who is it that dares to throw that accusation around?
Well, you tell us. The fabrics you've got here, they're all sourced from underground factories, aren't they?
I've been transparent about my materials from the very beginning. I've already proved there's nothing wrong with them. If a little hearsay and baseless slander are enough to convince you, then by all means, go ahead and hand over your garments right now. Spare yourself from that flood of yours. Or have you not been convinced of that one just yet?
You...
Elof!
Miss Chiori?
Go outside and help these customers with their return requests. There's no need to ask them why. We'll refund them at the purchase price.
Damn.
Alright.
And once you're done, put up the sign that says we're closed for the day.
Got it.
At that point, just start banning their asses. Just like annihilation. Just, nah, get out. You're done. I don't want to look at you. Don't breathe the same air. Those
They couldn't be more
rumors.
fabricated if you tried. No need to worry about them. I'm sure they'll go away on their own in a few days.
I wouldn't anticipate
The real
that.
goal here is to divert my attention away from Fashion Week. The best response right now is to tune it out and focus on finalizing my designs.
If you say so, but Paimon still can't help but worry.
The best way to respond to public skepticism is to let your work speak for itself. There will be no doubt about the quality of my work once my new designs are released.
We all know the rumors
The
don't
public just
disappear,
has to
don't
see
ever
it for
disappear.
themselves.
They can if they're ignored long
Chiori,
enough,
bad
but
news.
more so for different reasons going
The
on.
love of. Can a woman not get a moment of peace to do her work? Go on. What's the matter now?
It's our accessories supplier. They just sent word that they'll no longer be able to supply us during Fashion Week.
What? No accessories? Not even the ones we pre-ordered?
Yes, that's what their messenger said.
And what about the models we asked them to book for us?
I think they'll probably pull out as well.
Even the suppliers believe those nasty rumors?
Oh.
Is the messenger still here?
No, they've already left.
So, no accessories means no brooches, no bow ties, things like that?
Not just that. It means no gems, ribbons, gold thread, all the elements that lend life and soul to my designs.
But if you take those away, does that mean you won't be able to make your designs at all?
Alof, you stay and watch the shop. I'll go talk to the supplier myself.
Run, my dude, run! We'll go with you.
And we can vouch for you too.
I'm surprised the suppliers care, considering money and such. More so, I'm surprised they're stupid enough to do this without full knowledge of just what she would do to them or other people would do to them. They've made it very clear of just what she does to people when she's having issues.
Work into making Fashion Week a success. I hope you can talk things through with the supplier.
We saved you from a flood. You think that would earn a little bit of care and respect towards our friends, but I know that's hard for some people because these guys here, they all seem to have some really weird issues of loyalty and respect. It's mainly towards the coin they can have in their pocket. All right, are we going in here? Where are we going? We're going around the corner. I'm going through the bushes because I can.
By the way, we really are just going to talk, right?
Paimon, don't worry about it.
Of course. I wouldn't do anything to one of my business partners, especially when a reasonable conversation should suffice.
Right. That's what we're going with.
Who is it?
Venger, it's Chiori. We've worked together all these years. The least you could do is allow me a face-to-face conversation.
Straightforward as always, I see.
Hmm.
You know, there are certain conventions people usually follow if they want to seek someone's company. Sending a messenger, for example.
And when has following convention ever gotten me anywhere? Why hire a messenger when I can just explain things in person?
True.
Have you read the papers today?
I don't like to waste my time on baseless lies and speculation. Maybe that's something you should consider as well.
You're right. I only subscribe to the Steambird. And most days I never even read the others.
So, these rumors. The Steambird was the one that published them?
No, not at all. They were in some second-rate fashion tabloids.
And you believed it.
There you go. Those sort of headlines become old news faster than you can read them. Surely a bit of tabloid drama isn't worth cutting off my supply.
You would think that. But this time is different. Someone paid off the tabloids to publish the same article at once. They even went so far as to leave a copy in front of every house. That's how I first learned of the rumors.
Every house? That means someone must have been planning this for a very long time.
It seems your rival really pulled out all the stops this time, Chiori. The article was even published alongside a photo of you.
What sort of photo?
A photo of you beating up someone on the street yesterday.
Yesterday? Wait, that means...
We all know who that is.
Uter again.
Here, I've got a copy. See for yourselves.
Chiori Boutique, located within our good Court of Fontaine, claims to be the clothing store with a unique style. But there's another side to the tale for those few who look beneath that facade. Sources in the Fortress of Meritbead say that not a few criminals have boasted of wearing Chiori's boutique clothes. I just felt that the atmosphere in there suited me, convicted felon Lyle said. These words met with a wide approval from many of his fellow inmates. Our sources also stated that the prisoner who was recently convicted of violent conduct and battery also openly supported Chiori's designs years ago. Upon closer investigation of Chiori's many suppliers, we discovered that there is we've discovered that there is something more to the discovery that the criminal favors its wares. The boutique is in a strange sorry, dyslexia. The boutique is in truth comparable to an invisible hand, like a spider's web that connects these evildoers. Our investigation showed that the Wagner family supplies these ornaments that adorn her designs, and a certain member of this household is Rubber baby bumper babies, rubber baby bumper babies, rubber baby bumper babies, rubber baby bumper babies. Oh my goodness. You'd think I'd be able to talk. Wow. Our investigation showed that the Wagner family supplies the ornaments that adorns her designs, and a certain member of the household is a frequent guest at the fortress. But do birds of a feather not flock together? Not only that, but many customers have also been subject to rough treatment at Chiori. Mr. Valerian had this to say. A real brute, that one. Never mind refusing to tailor my clothes. Why, she seized her scissors and began wrecking them. She threw me out the window. A clothing store, more like a thieves' lair, if you ask me. Doubtless many of you have wondered why the glass at the Chiori's boutique often shatters with a loud crash, leaving behind a terrifying mess. Mr. Valerian's unfortunate encounter unveils the truth. Just the day before this report is going to print, another such act of brutal battery occurred on the streets. Just imagine, if you would, the scene playing out is depicted in the photo above. Chiori, her countenance terrifying as she grabs her competitor Mr. Uther by the scruff, making threatening gestures towards him. This incident was ultimately broken up by the guards who reached the scene. When we asked the criminals why they appreciated this brand, the answer we received that Chiori employee illegally competitive tactics come out on top. Oh, I missed the word employees. The answer we received was that Chiori employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty. Perhaps those who purchase clothes from this establishment may, following the establishment's philosophy, prefer to liquidate those whom they have disagreements. Is Chiori boutique indeed a place blindly flattered by the fashionistas that carry an exclusive clientele of crooks?
Behind the scenes, the true Chiori boutique takes shape. Not a fashion house, but a house of lies. Relying on its close ties to the criminal underworld, the Chiori brand employs illegal competitive tactics to come out on top, giving hope to the evildoers among us that wrongdoing can still prevail, provided you conceal it under the guise of fashion and beauty.
I didn't have to read that.
I don't know what happened, and I don't want to comment on things that I didn't see with my own eyes. Still, that photo shows you to be the clear aggressor.
Uh-huh. Sure it does, bud. But Uther harassed Chiori first, and even hired goons to attack your courier.
He was the one who started it, that little...
I appreciate you standing up for me, Paimon, but it can't be helped.
Wait, Paimon stood up for you? Huh.
That's right.
If there's one thing in this game straight up is to straight up murder, they have that in Fontaine.
Still,
Like, that's straight up all Fontaine.
high marks for effort. They even dug up the fact that my father once served time in the fortress of Meripede.
But that was so long ago.
In the world of fashion, your past is like a piece of clothing stained with mud. Once tainted, it can never be washed clean. They claim that most of your clientele are criminals and that those who buy your clothes are just like you. People who silence all dissent with violence.
The absurdity. I don't even know which part to laugh at the most.
Well, it's no laughing matter. Maybe your clientele are criminals. Maybe they're not. There's even the possibility that they're just people who happen to commit crimes after buying your clothes. But with the way this article combines fact with rumor, trying to determine the truth is practically an exercise of futility. It's not something people are just going to forget about in a day or two, especially when they've found several people to back up their claims.
Venger, are you sure you won't reconsider? If we go through with the show together, we can defeat them fair and square.
Is this an unlockable character? How do you unlock her?
I might have said yes.
No, she's you have to pull for her, like the other one. She's on the banner currently.
Nothing to lose. I've got the family business to consider now. I'd be perfectly happy to work with you again after this, but my daughter is manning the store during Fashion Week, and I don't want her implicated in all of this. She doesn't deserve to be swarmed by all that negative publicity.
I understand.
Let me offer you a piece of advice, Chiori. For old time's sake. Let this Fashion Week go. There's always next year. You just need to wait for all of this to blow over.
That's not gonna
You're
work.
weighing things out, Venger. I'll make my own choices.
Have you ever thought maybe that attitude of yours is what's gotten you into all this trouble?
Have you ever thought maybe this attitude of mine is precisely what paved the way for my success?
Well, fair enough. Then I suppose all there's left to say is best of luck. As for the models, none of them wanted to be implicated in all of this either.
Understood. Take care.
So, what should we do now?
Without the accessories, I can no longer use my old designs.
How could they do this? They're making things up. The boutique doesn't have anything to do with violent criminals. Can't people tell this is just a bunch of lies?
Public opinion has never been about what's true and what's not. It's about echoing the loudest voice in the room. I should have seen it from the beginning. Uter knows me too well. Everything that happened yesterday was just a trap.
Well, guess all we can do is just head back for now.
We could just light this place on fire.
Traveler, Paimon!
Why? We could just blackmail him. We have the greatest person here who could do that.
Looking for you, of course. Did you see those fashion tabloids this morning?
You mean that sorry excuse for an article? Oh, just thinking about it makes Paimon's blood boil.
You too, huh? Whoever wrote that article must have known the Steambird would never print something so defamatory. Unfortunately, not all papers in Fontaine share our same sense of journalistic integrity. Miss Chiori doesn't deserve to suffer all
Paimon
this
has blood.
nonsense.
Yeah, apparently she does.
I was just about to find some people to interview so that I can write an article to refute all those claims. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people.
Let's have
who
Farina and
misrepresent
Nouvelette over there
historical
just write, you
facts.
know, work on stuff.
Great! With your help, we might be able to get some people back on our
Actually, that
side.
does surprise me that Farina doesn't actually own Chiori's clothes.
It's my pleasure. I've met Miss Chiori several times. I know she's not the kind of person that article makes her out to be. She was the one who made the hat and tie for my camera, Monsieur Verite.
It's so itty bitty.
Speaking of Miss Chiori, do you know where she went? Alof told me you were all together.
She was just here. Maybe she went over there? Let's go check.
Oh shit! You can hear that? Oh, I was hoping you couldn't hear that.
If you ask me, I think Chiori Boutique is done for.
Yeah.
What did they expect?
Sorry.
Engaging with criminals behind their customers' backs.
Yeah, that is my printer.
They kept
I was hoping it wasn't so loud. I haven't heard it at all, but I'm running it a little bit disastrous right now.
The owner was plenty fierce, that's for sure.
I'm testing it out on a different thing, and I thought it was quiet enough that it wasn't making noise. I can go cover it up.
Oh no.
That might just cause heat shrink, but yeah.
Did you hear what all those people were saying? Paimon can't believe they bought all that nonsense.
Miss Chiori doesn't often appear in public or give a lot of interviews, so the general public hasn't had a chance to really get to know her. It's also true that her way of dealing with things can be a little...
Well, under the Shogunate, it's kind of obvious.
It's easy to use that to mislead people who don't know anything else about her.
This is all Uter's fault. Paimon would pick him up and throw him across the room too if she could. Wait a second. You don't think Chiori might have gone looking for him, do you? You know, so she can, finish what she started?
I mean, maybe.
It would only make the situation worse for her.
I'm sure Miss Chiori knows that too.
You've got a point. Let's just return to the boutique and see if she's there then. Elaf, we're back!
Alright.
Who's this?
Another person returning their dress.
Ah, this is Miss Letitia. She's also here to see Miss Chiori.
Oh.
Oh, you were the one who came to collect the wedding dress yesterday, right? Wait, please don't say you're returning that dress too.
Oh, no, not at all. I'm just here to thank her. In fact, if there's anything I can do to help her out, I'd be more than willing.
Ah, so you've come across that article as well.
Yeah, you probably don't know this, but after I got engaged, I didn't think I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Why?
My fiancé owns a small business. It doesn't bring in a lot of mora, but we get by. After he proposed, he took me to Chiori Boutique, and we put down a custom order for a dress. He probably noticed how often I talked about Miss Chiori's clothes, and how pretty they were. Being able to wear one of her dresses to my wedding has always been my dream.
And then?
And then, something happened to the business, and we ran into major mora problems. We were able to scrounge up enough to pay off our debts, but it left us without the funds to pay for the dress.
But didn't Chiori say she was able to make the dress from what was left of the original deposit?
Yes. When I came to cancel the order, she asked if something happened, and I told her everything. She heard me out, and then told me not to worry. She assured me that the deposit I paid would be enough for the dress, and that she'd be able to finish making it in time as well. She promised that I'd be able to wear a Chiori dress on my wedding day.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I've always known Miss Chiori to be a woman of her word.
It is good.
That is nice.
Just after I went home yesterday, I couldn't help but take out the dress and try it on. My fiancé happened to walk into the room and when he saw me, he froze on the spot.
Ah, what a shame. He's not supposed to see it until the wedding day.
Well, see, that wasn't actually the issue. He's seen a lot of wedding dresses in his time doing business. So as soon as he saw it, he knew for sure that it must have cost far more than what we paid.
So wait, that means...
Yeah. Miss Chiori covered all the costs and held nothing back. The fabric, accessories, beading, construction. It was all of the highest quality.
Chiori is like,
Letitia,
no,
I'd really like to
you
use your
will
story for a
wear
piece
what
of
I
writing
want.
Would you mind going on the record?
It's like, huh.
Huh? Well, if it would
This
help
will
Miss
be
Chiori
worn at your
out,
wedding. You have no
I
choice.
I think it goes a long way.
Using extra... What would be the term of that? Aggressive positivity. You will have a good time.
Huh?
It is
I
inevitable.
thought you were all together.
Well, we were. If she didn't come back here, then do you know of any other places she could have gone?
I remember now.
You can't pay.
Because
That
once
sucks.
I see,
You're still gonna wear my
Miss Chiori
shit.
would always go there whenever
Wait,
she
what?
was upset.
I didn't ask for your input.
Why don't
You're
we
gonna wear it
swap?
whether you like it or
I'll
not.
continue interviewing Miss Letitia, and you two can go look for Miss Chiori.
But
Alright,
this is
sounds good.
but this is not what I paid for. You paid for a dress. You're gonna wear a dress. Doesn't matter how it looks. That's what that reminds
In
me
your
of.
opinion, what is Miss Chiori like as a person?
Let's see. Well, she's certainly not afraid to say what she means, but she always looks out for her customers however she can.
Yar. Look for Chiori. Wait, where the hell am I going? That's 600 meters. It's outside the city. Oh, I fucking knew it. That's really far out there. Does she just go on walks out there? See, that's exactly what it is. It's, I can't pay, or no, I paid for a dress, but not for this dress. You paid for a dress. It doesn't matter what the fuck you think anymore. You're gonna wear the dress I made for you, and you're gonna like it. And then she just shows up with like hundreds of thousands of dollars or more of a dress. Like, how do you afford that dress? I can't wear that. It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up. You wear what I tell you to wear. You bought a dress. This is the dress you bought. I can't afford that. You already bought it. Is that how we're doing this? It's how we're doing this. That's how I have a feeling that this is what it is. And she's just like, no, nope, this is what we're doing. She's just chillaxing, away from people.
How did you know where Aloft told you, didn't she?
She did. We were just looking for you at the shop and Letitia was there. She wanted to thank you for the dress. So, you see? You don't have to be sad. We'll figure out how to get through this together.
I think she's angry.
I just wanted to get some fresh air. Want to sit here with me? The view's quite stunning.
Yeah, it's pretty high up.
I'll catch you if you fall.
I'm pretty sure I'm a little more elastic than that.
Don't mind if we do.
I'm pretty sure we're a lot more elastic than that. Also, Traveler, she's a 90-pound bird who sits on the edge of a cliff. If she falls, she's probably not going to be in a good way. She's clearly doing it more than you.
Right? It's quiet and open, and far from the relentless critique from fashion commentators and the media. It's just you and the beautiful scenery.
Yeah, it's important to take yourself out of that kind of stressful environment every once in a while.
I didn't grow up in a very strict family. My parents would joke that I grew up to be so assertive because
it looks nice because they went through the extra mile making it a still.
With the other children to climb trees and explore caves. One time, I even climbed over the walls of the Kamisato estate. One of the servants had to physically remove me.
Whoa, Paimon would have never imagined that.
But even as rambunctious as I was, when it came to needlework, I was as quiet and focused as could be. It was as if I discovered a whole new world within those vibrant, dazzling fabrics. You know the feeling?
Sorta.
My parents noticed, and they sent me to study under a famous Inazuman tailor. It wasn't long before I had driven away pretty much every master tailor on the archipelago. You could say I really tried their patience.
You were that misbehaved?
I wasn't misbehaved, exactly. I just often had strange ideas when it came to fashion. Ones that weren't in line with traditional ways of doing things. On top of that, I hated the idea of groveling and making outfits for every arrogant big shot expecting me to be at their beck and call. Anyway, a few incidents later, I soon found myself without a master. Worse, not one shop was willing to hire me. Not even to do grunt work.
No wonder you left Inazuma.
I was angry and frustrated. So, before I left, I swore to all those masters that my brand would one day become renowned all over Teyvat.
Wait, does that mean you left before the entire doctrine started of taking visions?
I came all the way to the court of Fontaine, a city often referred to as the capital of arts and fashion. I had a lot of fun starting out. Sure, I was living in a small cramped room, but I was finally free to make whatever I wanted. I had a far more naive view of fashion back then. As long as something was pretty, it would become popular, right? A simple concept, surely. Of course, as I spent more and more time in the industry, I learned nothing was ever that simple. Least of all, fashion.
Alright, well now I know you Well, I know someone who absolutely adores your designs, and dreamed of wearing it at her wedding.
Oh, you mean Letitia? Yeah, she did mention that dream. I'll be honest with you. That's the first time I ever heard something like that from one of my customers.
Wow.
Who would have thought? Even as I continue to pursue my dream, my work has also become someone else's. Alright, that's enough sightseeing for one day. Time to come up with a way out of this mess.
Ooh, looks like you've got your game face back.
Back? It was never gone to begin with. I did say I wasn't upset, didn't I?
Paimon thinks we should look for evidence that Uter wrote that article, and that he hired those treasure hoarders to attack Kirara. Charlotte's already working on an article to address all those nasty rumors so we can publish all our findings in the Steambird once we're done.
I don't like duking it out in the press. But if Charlotte's thrown her hat in the ring, I won't stop her either. I know where Uter's clothing factory is located. It might be a good place to start looking for some evidence.
Sounds good. We'll come with. As for Fashion Week, well, there's always next year, right? So there's no need to be too upset.
Huh? When did this become an either-or situation? Find incriminating evidence or participate in Fashion Week. I'm doing both.
True.
Your accessories! Didn't you say your designs were unusable without them?
Well, it's true that I haven't quite figured out what to do about that, but to tell you the truth, even here in Fontaine, every time I see the sea, I can't help but remember Inazuma, and the vow I made in front of those masters. Thinking about all that, I just can't bear to take even one step back.
Mm-hmm.
The sea.
That is how it works.
What did you just say, Chiori?
The sea. Seashells, coral.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to replace them with that?
I've got it.
There we go.
That what?
Come, let's take a dip, shall we?
Oh. You can't see me move my eyebrows. Oh. Breaking and entering, close second. Pretty much. Oh, hey, wait. What is that doing back? I've gotten rid of all of those. Yeah, I got rid of all of those things.
Sure, it'll come in handy.
I need to annihilate you for your insides. Nope, I guess you guys are next. There we go. Sweet ass oceanic chunks. Oh, dive into the sea, okay.
Chiori, why did you just jump into the sea all of a sudden?
Paimon, what do you think is the most beautiful thing in the sea?
A Lumitwal? Or a pearl, maybe? Oh, coral's pretty too. Ah, Paimon gets it now! You want to use things like that as the accessories for your designs!
Well, now that you hit the nail on the head...
I haven't gotten rid of that yet.
Would you?
Leave it to us.
Thanks, bud. That reminds me, they actually started talking about our new best friend, Arlecchino, and we'll be getting her sometime soon enough. She's a spear user. Oh, spear turns into a scythe. So it looks really freaking cool. You know, I already have like 1,000 of these in my inventory. Like, that was absolutely unnecessary for me to do.
These should be enough, right? Paimon picked all the prettiest ones in this area.
There we go.
Chiori, will these do?
Everything looks great. I've also collected a pretty big batch, so we should have enough.
Great! So are we gonna head back now and make some new designs?
Yes, but don't forget, we've got more than just the designs to worry about when we get back. Okay, we've got the materials for the accessories. Next, we'll need to use what we have on hand to create some new outfits.
You mean we have to start from scratch? Will there be enough time?
I should be able to make it, if I skip out on sleep.
Oh no, skipping out on sleep is not the answer.
Yeah, no.
Wait, how come this conversation is giving Paimon major deja vu?
It sounds pretty familiar with the one we've had with Ganyu before, and I'm going to make it sound like a... I'm going to guess after what what you want means making certain sacrifices. Yeah, we've had...
Who's that?
Oh, she doesn't know
A friend
Ganyu.
of ours who does way too much overtime?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, sleep is important. You're not gonna convince Paimon otherwise.
Well, I can't argue with you there. One thing's for sure, though. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make it work. All this grit and determination. It reminds me of the first fashion week I ever participated in.
What else can we help with?
Let me see. I suppose all there's left to do is tear up all the outfits currently on display.
Ooh.
You got it! Wait, what did you just say?
Yeah,
You
what?
heard me? Tear them all up. When I went to that first fashion week, I had no savings to speak of. Just a few dozen yards of fabric and a dream. I had to make something work, so I tore up all the clothes that I brought with me from Inazuma, and I used the scraps to make my entries for the show.
Wow.
I used the larger pieces for the base fabric, and the smaller pieces for accessories.
Okay.
If it worked back then, why not now? We can also repurpose some of the ready-to-use accessories in the shop as well.
But you worked so hard on all these outfits!
Yeah?
That's why I refuse to let it all go to waste. I'm not going to let them win, even if it takes everything I've ever made and more.
Okay, then... Here goes nothing.
No need to be nervous. I won't hold it against you. Of course, if anyone dared to tear up one of my dresses in front of me on a normal day, I'd probably toss them into the sewer.
Oh.
Just this once, though. I think I can make an exception.
Oh my. Oh, hey, look. I automatically started with that sword.
Think of it as a good way to vent your emotions.
Then again, it's already because I already had that one. Why is it glowing? Oh, this makes me feel really bad. Like I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. Okay. They could have just swung her sword.
That should do it.
Chiori, are you alright? Sorry for taking so long. I got caught up and... Whoa. What happened to your shop? Who did this? Those monsters. Slandering you in the papers wasn't enough for them, was it? They even sent people to wreck your shop. Give me their names. Since they're all too eager to tear up other people's clothes, I think it's about time the Spina di Rosula return the favor.
Maybe you should calm down a bit first, 'cause you see...
Boss.
Ugh, what is this, a soap opera? I was the one who asked the traveler to tear up the outfits. We need all the fabric and accessories we can get.
Oh, so that's what happened. I guess I got a bit ahead of myself just now. Back to what you were doing, everyone. You can all just pretend like I didn't say anything.
Oh.
Yeah, sure is scary when
Yeah, we're
she's
past that
angry.
point.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a false accusation. No one's gonna orchestrate some conspiracy to take down one of my friends and get away with it.
You and Chiori are really close.
Of course! Everyone knows that Chiori makes the most gorgeous outfits in town. All of the Spina di Rosula's formal wear is custom tailored here.
What's that sword? It looks like the silver sword. It's the Nezarec sword, or whatever it was. I'll show it to you once we're finished here. But it was a side quest plot point that pretty much is like his canon sword now.
Plus, with how much your intel has helped us out in the past, to the Spina, you're more of an intelligence agency than a fashion boutique.
If I had it my way, it would be the other way around.
Anyway, we both know why I'm here. Tell me, how can the Spina be of service to you?
If it's not too much trouble, can I borrow some skilled hands to help with some simple sewing work? I'll need all the help I can get if I'm going to finish these outfits over the next few days.
Oh, no problem. I've got a few of those guys all ready to go. I just knew you wouldn't be intimidated into withdrawing from this year's show. When are you going to get started? I can help with sewing too.
Actually, there's something else I'd like to ask of you.
Alrighty.
Ask away. I'm all
Is this still in the game? Yes.
Oh, and Traveler and Paimon, could you help me pass word to Linny and Lynette? I'll need their help as well.
That's interesting.
I'm
Gladly.
done with my interview. Has Miss Chiori made it back yet?
Oh! What happened to the boutique? Who did this? Give me names. I'll make sure every last one lands a full feature on the front page of the Steambird tomorrow.
Not this again.
Realize that you could. The ceiling wasn't there. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's it was a glass ceiling. That was really weird for a moment there. I was like, why is it like that?
What should we do about these clothes everywhere? Need any help?
Sort them by the type of fabric first, and then by color. Oh, and don't forget to remove any accessories and put them to the side.
That sounds pretty straightforward. I'll help too.
What should we do?
Okay, it's
Sort
just
them by
simping.
the type.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Okay, where are you at, boy? There you are. Yes, he has Narcissin Kroots. Narcissin Kroots, something like that. The Hero's Blade. So yeah, it's based on Numia and Oisa. So it changes between the two. When normal attacks, charge attacks, or plunging attacks in a Numia or Oisa state, Energy Blast will be released, dealing 320% of attack as damage. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. The Energy Blast type is determined by the current type of sword. So you can actually switch between the two, depending on where you go. Oh, I probably should have leveled him up, but I left him very much at a level base part. I must have it. You will find it if you do the standard plot quest, because that is the one that's here in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. That, you know, takes you through this whole thing here, going around with the dream state, with Mary, with going into this chunk and dealing with the tower that is, you know, not there anymore. That whole thing. So that was a part of that. This is so nice. Oh, I can go in. Oh, cool. Letting you into a trap, was that the correct one? I don't remember. That might be. It might be part of it, but it's essentially helping out the water elementals. That was the big part of that, is helping out the water guys. Oh, we're going to the House of Hearth. Oh boy.
Linny, Lynette! Great, you're both here!
A moment later and you'd have missed us.
We read the article in the papers. We were just about to go find Miss Chiori.
Oh my god, everyone
She helped
really...
design a number of our costumes in the
Oh.
past, even sponsored one of our performances.
What?
The time has come, it seems, for us to return the favor.
Oh, perfect! She was the one who sent us!
In that case, I assume that there's something we can do to help. Just say the word and we'll take care of it.
Okay.
Even if it's killing people, which they have done. Because they are literally, that is their stick.
Is that all we'll need to do?
Yes.
Be a piece of cake for the two of us.
But you'll get the other guy involved, I'm sure.
Well then,
The other brother.
it's time we go and find some evidence for all the bad stuff Utera's been doing, right? Chiori said we shouldn't disturb her over the next couple of days. We can check in with her again once she's done with all the new designs.
But the show's in another 2 days, isn't it? Will she be able to make the deadline?
Probably.
Well, according to her, she wants to first beat Uter fair and square at the show, and then defeat him in the court of public opinion. She said that it'd be like,
A two-pronged approach?
Courtesy first, confrontation second.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that all we have to do? I want to kill? I pretty much.
We'll go make some preparations. See you at the venue in 2 days.
Alright, we're counting on you. Okay, then let's also do as Chiori said, and meet up with her at Uter's factory in 2 days. We'll gather the evidence then. Oh, Paimon sure hopes she won't have a hard time making all those new outfits for the show.
Why would you wait 2 days to do that? That just sounds like you're asking for trouble. Wait until 2 days later? That... Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not gonna wait around. We're gonna... First objective, get that sword. It's actually pretty handy for any of the sword users. It does boost attack, but it may not be for what they want. That does remind me, I should have taken a look at the damage. There we go. Oh. Wait, what? How is that straight down? Oh, is my dude like outside the Spina del Rosula's area? Dude, you're hiding next to Spina and you were talking all this shit about having an underground factory.
Oh, you're here.
Chiori! How are the new outfits coming along?
Make sure I have Twitch loaded onto the right character. Yeah, you've been watching for a good bit. Hopefully you're getting the drops.
Steps left now. I've handed the rest over to Alof. We should be able to make tonight's show.
Wow, that's cutting it real close. Are you sure she'll be okay without you?
Don't worry. I have no intention of giving ground on either front. With the fashion show scheduled for tonight, Uter has closed his factory. This is our only chance to secure any incriminating evidence.
Okay, Paimon totally gets that this is all his fault and he totally deserves it, but wouldn't we technically be trespassing on his property if we just barge in like this?
His factory is usually open to the public. It may not be open for business right now, but that doesn't mean visitors can stop by for a tour.
Oh.
We're just curious customers after all, aren't we?
Well, when you put it that way...
Anyway, Uter's factory is right over there. Let's hurry up and get moving.
The dude lives under the city.
Why would he open a factory over there?
We have different marketing strategies. While I specialize in high-end custom garments, he prefers low prices and large sales volumes. I don't know. Maybe the rent here is cheap.
Alright. Ugh, it's really creepy. Paimon would never choose to buy anything from a place like that.
You make a good point. Let's all be on our guard.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, right there. Spina del Rosula. Right there. And this guy's over here. This is a factory? How far into the wall is this guy built? Why do I need a Geo character?
The Spina's on the case.
There. I'll make it work. Oh! I'm working with you then. Alright, I wasn't expecting that. Oh. She's just so fucking cool though. Why can't we have more dual-bladed characters?
here.
These look high-end. These don't look very, low tier. She's so fucking cool. I was expecting them to be able to fit together like scissors.
Oh, Paimon nearly fell out of the air. What is that thing?
A mechanical guide. They usually use a recorded tape to give you a tour of the factory.
Please, follow me, dear guests. First stop on our tour is a look at the gradual evolution of our clothing brand.
This is weird. Okay.
After that, we welcome you to peruse our most popular styles.
Huh. Lothair seems to be doing pretty well for himself, doesn't he? Why would he feel the need to bother you when he could just focus on improving his own brand?
This is the studio where our designs are made. Please, take a look around at your leisure.
Yep, this seems like Lothair's workspace, all right. Let's see what we can find.
Okay, what do we got? Parking expenses, alright. Old designs, nothing strange. That means the good shit's over here. The courier shall arrive in the city in the morning via...
Fitting rooms. Please use them at your leisure.
Huh? There seems to be something in this fitting room.
It's a trap.
Why did the door just close?
Hold on tight, Paimon.
Why is it moving?
Oh, it's the same elevator trick. Ooh, not bad. Decent. Alright. Ooh. Attack, attack. Attack crit damage. But that's designed for Geo characters. That's actually really cool.
It seems to have stopped.
Where did this thing take us?
It seems like we're someplace deeper inside the factory. Let's go, Tomato.
Oh, they have cute little faces. Oh, that's so cute. I forgot Genshin needs an update in-game too. Usually, yeah. Oh, that murky water. Love it.
Look out, there are guards here!
Oh no, whatever will we do? Ooh, there we go. Oh, okay. Was this just nothing here? You're just blocking me from moving around places? Why does everyone have their back to me? You know, that's a good question.
This one's got yours. Allow me.
Oh. Can you, like, not get stun locked, jackass? Not too bad. Seems interesting to hit her with. Gonna have to use her a little bit more to find out how well she does work. That would probably insta-kill me jumping down there, because it doesn't seem like they left me a way out. Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
I will do so shortly. Back to waiting.
This place is filthy. seriously made here?
Look over there.
Ugh. That water looks super nasty. Oh, Paimon can smell the stench from all the way over here.
And I was the one using unsafe materials, Uter?
So he was actually the one who opened an underground factory.
Yeah, it seems like it.
No wonder his clothes always felt weird to the touch.
Ew.
He's been using all manner of tricks here in a bid to cut costs.
Should the clothes made here even be worn?
Never mind issues with shrinking and fading. These materials can give you skin problems if you wear them too often.
That's terrifying. Let's take some photos right away as evidence.
Disgusting, it really is.
Deny anything in court. All right, let's keep going.
But ping. Chiori's elemental skills can cause her to dash forward. Hold aim to adjust the direction of said dash. After you've decided your dash direction, release the elemental skill and dash in the target location. Oh! Oh!
Does it look like there's a path here?
Follow me.
You are Kaching.
Let's go up.
You're Geo Kaching. You are literally Geo Kaching. Huh. Not what I was expecting. That is one way, or... Okay, so I have to choose to dash ahead of that. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, that's so different. Oh, you want me to go through the main door, but what's through here? Clearly another door, but... Oh, I got stuck. But I want... Oh, that's... Oh, it's locked anyway, okay. I didn't know if that was a chest or not. Yeah, possible secrets. I thought it was a chest at first, but I guess it's what you need to open the door.
This place seems like some kind of warehouse. Ugh, and it stinks too.
Ew.
What's going on? Our way in's been blocked.
He wants to trap us in the factory.
Seems like he knew we'd be coming.
That's weird.
You did say he knew you really well, didn't you?
That's being creepy.
Yes. And that's because we used to be partners.
Wait, you're practically at each other's throats. Now you're telling us you used to work together?
When I first came to Fontaine, we were both fledgling designers who longed to gain a foothold in the world of fashion.
Alright.
We shared the same goal, so we decided to work together. In the beginning, we both wanted to make clothes that would stand out from the crowd and shatter tradition. The kind of clothes that would turn heads and leave people in awe. But with every criticism we received, and every sponsor that rejected us, Uter's confidence disappeared little by little.
Alright.
Finally, right before Fashion Week, he came to the conclusion that we wouldn't be able to make the designs we always dreamed of. And we parted ways. For my part, I gambled it all and devoted everything I had to that 1 week. I came out the other side with something that really made me proud. I was nervous to present it, of course, but I knew it was my chance to show the industry what I was made of. In the end, well...
You received the acclaim of all Fontaine while Uter gave up on his dream and turned to making this sketchy stuff.
I don't know the exact details of what happened after that. All I know is, after I opened Chiori Boutique, he's harassed me every year since.
He's just jealous of what you've accomplished. A guy like that doesn't deserve your sympathy.
Well, let's focus on getting out of here first. Missing the show is as good as letting him win.
That sounds about right.
There are some control panels over there. Let's see if any of those buttons do anything.
Touch all the buttons. Make sure to push his buttons. Door of Resurrection activated. That means we're going to be fighting each time.
Oh, that doesn't seem to have done anything. Maybe try the next...
Oh, we're breaking his factory.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode. Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
There we go. You get your shit wrecked in there. Alright, there we go.
I see everything.
You're a bit of a pain in the ass, so I'll get rid of you. You next. And final shot, you. There we go.
Over there. Seems like there's a way out. Maybe we can use these mechanisms to get higher.
Oh, I have to let your special cool down because that's the shortcut key, apparently. Thank you. Ah, yes. How could we ever forget Genshin Impact, the platformer?
Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
I suppose you can make it quicker if you use her special.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Maybe. There we go.
Warning. Unauthorized intruders entering expulsion mode.
Ooh. Nothing? No? Alright. Nothing good? No? Didn't even look up.
We finally made it out.
There we go. Wait a minute.
Why does it feel like the movement patterns of those mechs have changed?
Warning. Unauthorized intruders initiating shutdown procedure.
Did this thing get faster? Ah, crap baskets. Nope, nope. Ooh, that's bad. Ew. Hey, Razak, how's it going? Oh. How you doing? How was your day? Doing well? That's good to hear. Chillin'? That sounds to be the best thing ever. Played some Lethal with pals. Oh, that's awesome. Oi. Oi. There we go. I meant to tune in because there was a lot of stuff going on today, and usually I watch them, but I wanted to stream Genshin yesterday and I couldn't do that, so I was gonna watch it today, or do it today. Modded? Of course, you can't play Lethal Company without mods. Oh, you didn't stream it, you just played it. Okay. Up, down, where am I going? Excuse me, Chiori. Okay, there's nothing up there. Alright, we're going down. Oh, that is nasty ass water. I don't care if I can't drown in this water. That's disgusting. I play it unmodded. You are missing out. I didn't feel like streaming it. I just chilled and had fun. That's the best way of doing it sometimes, is just to really do that. I see a lot more people doing it. It's just like, why? you know, it's content, and then it's like, yeah, no, I really absolutely do not want to do this. I did it the other day too.
Out of that stinky place. Let's take this evidence and get out of here.
He's just gonna spin it that you were messing with the stuff.
Finally, the entrance. At last.
Door's gonna slam shut. Oh, okay. Guards are gonna show up then.
Oh, those chambers couldn't hold you, I see. What a surprise.
We've collected a bunch of evidence on all the nasty stuff happening at your factory. You're not getting away this time, Uter.
The evidence on your person, you mean? What makes you think I have any intention of letting it get past these walls?
More mechanical guards? Really? Ever thought about using these funds for a legitimate purpose?
Oh, but this is a legitimate
What?
Well, it's good that you had a good
Destroying
time.
Chiori Boutique? Or continuing to make your rotten rags?
It makes a big difference having fun with them.
merely a laughable farce, a carnival of ignorance.
Wow.
You know what your problem is, Uter? You've become so
Were you the most valuable
obsessed with the
employee?
concept of fashion itself that you let it paralyze you. Stop trying to cater to it. Focus on your own work, and you get to decide what fashion means.
Spare me the lecture, why don't you? Sooner or later, you'll cater to all the voices too, you know. After all, what is fashion but another form of public opinion?
Fashion is about aspiring towards a certain ideal, but it's up to you to decide what it is. My brand caters to no one but myself and my vision. That's my ideal, and it's not going to change.
Well, once the people witness their former darling's spectacular fall, they'll understand how laughable that ideal truly is.
That's what you've been trying to prove all this time? Your jaded understanding of the industry is the reason you've had it out for my brand for so long? You weren't like this before, Uter.
Right? I mentioned that earlier. It's like, bro, do you not understand that we literally fight gods?
World to its knees.
Like,
He realized long ago how utterly naive and
Like-
ridiculous that dream was.
straight up. What did we do when we arrived in Fontaine? We pulled out our sword and we squared up against Farina. Literally because she said, yeah, I challenge you and I'm the archive. We were like, oh shit, we're going right. All right, let's do this. And her immediate reaction was, that isn't supposed to happen. And our immediate response is, it's happening. We're doing this. No. It's like, do you not recognize us? Do you not see who this is? Do you not see who I am? I'm right here, in front of you. That the guy who saved your world, your life, your city, who made sure that you didn't melt into a puddle. Yeah, hi. It's like, okay. Okay, man.
Your dream. But that wasn't enough,
Weird.
was it? You had to find a way to prove to yourself that it could never have been possible at all. You think you understand. But you're just a bitter man who let his regrets dictate his choices. You regret giving up on your dream. So you stopped at nothing to prove to yourself that it wasn't the wrong choice. This whole thing, Uter.
7%.
It's pathetic.
Pathetic. Why don't you take a look in the mirror? You're a fool daydreaming about taking all of Tibet by storm. Well, good luck doing that when even Fontaine doesn't have a place for you anymore.
You're right. Maybe all those who pursue their dreams are fools. But more pitiful still are cowards who are too afraid to even attempt what the fool is brave enough to try.
You...
Really, my dude? Haha. Sure, you go first. You've got a show to catch. I like how he pulls out a gun, and our first reaction is, you can go ahead.
It'll be fine. Just go to the venue and tell everyone to proceed with the plan. I'll deal with him. Some lessons are best delivered in person.
Alright, stay safe. I know. Paimon, we fought gods. If this chick thinks she can take on... Really? Really? I mean...
I've held back all this time because of our past partnership, Uter. But all that changed after our tour of your factory.
Still trying to talk tough, I see.
No matter what you've been through, no matter why you've become like this. If I may borrow the words of a friend, a guy like you doesn't deserve my sympathy. Allow me to show you the true meaning of the Chiori brand.
You're cool and all, but you're not that cool. This kind of
brand
weird.
represents more than a person
Alright.
or a trademark. It's a way of life.
Greetings, friends at Fontaine Fashion Week. Please feast your eyes on the extravaganza that Chiori Boutique has prepared for you today.
Brilliant, dazzling, and wholly unique. And most importantly,
An enduring, never say die spirit. That's the true meaning of the Chiori brand. And now, let's welcome the thundering seamstress, Miss Chiori herself.
Did Chiori not...
Lights, cameras, over here, please.
Let the show begin.
the world may change, fashion along with it, but Chioria will remain the same. No challenge is too great. Chioria caters to no one. Not even the times. Rather, Chioria will always lead the fashion of our time. Finally, let's not forget. Only those who do not give up on their dreams are worthy of this brand. Well then, I suppose all that's left to say is, Happy Fashion Week, fellow dreamers.
That makes more sense as to why she did the wedding dress, because it was her dream to wear that dress. Well, now she was, because it was time for her wedding, and Chiori was not going to let that stop her. Interesting.
How about this?
A little more to the left.
Like this?
Perfect.
Phew. Oh, that looks great! Miss Chiori, can I take a picture?
Of course.
I didn't know you'd make a brand new signboard.
I made it before Fashion Week. I figured it'd be best to put it up after the success of the show.
Well, how can you become renowned through all of Tevat without a fancy signboard of your own? The Spina's way ahead of you in that regard.
Now that you mention it, perhaps our magic troupe could use one of those.
Our signatures are the Grinmalkin cat and the Bogglecat box. Oh, and we need to add Pear as well.
Pear would need an alias, of course. How about... the Hangry Bird.
Oh, everyone loves Navia. I just love her
Does
so
that
much.
mean your signboard is going to be 2 cats and a penguin stuffed into a single hat?
Ooh, that sounds super snuggly and warm.
Aww.
Miss Chiori, I'm done taking pictures. You can expect the article in tomorrow's Steambird, along with the evidence the Traveler gathered.
Thank you, Charlotte.
So we're not getting any closure on the fact that she possibly beat the shit out of him. He just kind of ghosted.
Going forward, feel free to customize any accessories you need for Monsieur Verite. It's on the house.
Ooh, that was not good.
You really made it? Of course. The same goes for you too, Linny and Lynette. If you have need of any costumes in the future, just drop me a note.
Oh, wow.
What about something other than a costume?
Thank you, Chiori. It's much appreciated.
To see if she can snag her own clothes.
Just don't be a stranger, all right?
I don't need anything either. So long as you continue to request my international courier services from Komania Express, we're golden.
Actually, that reminds me. When will you be leaving, Kirara?
Huh? About that.
The Spina di Rosula has prepared a special vehicle for you, so you can just get in and we'll push it all the way out of Fontaine.
What? No, that's so embarrassing.
Ooh, do we get something nice too, Chiori?
Of course. Just hold on a second.
Disrupting public order at the show, appropriating venue lighting equipment without authorization, using weaponry in public, hosting a dangerous performance without notifying the authorities.
Shivers, we can explain.
If you come across anyone who matches those descriptions, please report them to the Special Patrol at your earliest convenience.
Enjoyed that, didn't you? You nearly scared me half to death.
Says the one who pulled that stunt earlier. How about you do me a favor and tell me in advance next time you're planning something like that?
And if I had, would you have approved?
No, but it would have at least spared me a whole lot of anxiety.
Well, I would say I more than made it up to you, have I not? A whole underground workshop in the Fleuve Sandra, and the man responsible all tied up and handed to you on a silver platter. Sounds pretty thoughtful if you ask me.
All right, I won't argue with you. You can have this one.
Well, friends, I would say we've earned ourselves a nice meal for our efforts. Let's go. Spina's treat.
I'll have to take a rain check. I've still got a lot of paperwork to take care of, so you all go have fun. Oh, by the way, Chiori, I ran into Vanger on the way here. He had a message for you.
Oh.
I don't need to hear it. I'm sure the old fool used pretty much every apology in the book. I'll just visit him some other day and give him a hard time about everything.
You know him well.
Thanks again, Shovels.
Yeah, that's how you burn a lot of your contacts doing that shit.
Last thing. That was really quite an amazing show.
You don't say.
Aw, there's a rare smile.
Follow me if you want in on the celebration feast. Come on, we're leaving.
Traveler, Paimon, could you go wait for me at that place with the view? I'll let Navia know that we'll be a little late. There's something I'd like to give you.
All right.
Place with the view? Oh, Paimon knows where you mean. Sure, no problem.
Perfect.
Again,
I'll be right there.
what happened between the transition and getting here? Dude, she kind of looks like a cicada from the back. But, all we saw was he pulled out the gun, pulled a trigger, and then poof, we're at the show. It's like, is that man still alive? We will never know. This has actually been rather fun to see more of the Fontainians have personality added to their characters. Okay. I guess they were expecting you to teleport to the god statue and go around from there. Yeah, pretty much go here and then go right. She said she tied him up and gave him to her. Well...
Wait, what did you want to give us that you couldn't share right in front of everyone else?
Here, take this.
I was expecting more combat.
Oh, wow! A brooch! And in the style of Chiori Boutique, too!
Aw. See, I wish we could put accessories on them.
After much consideration, I decided to give them to you two.
Aw, thank you. I'll take good care of
You've
it.
been a great help. Even when things were looking bleak, you stayed by my side. There were even times when I felt like I had to fight back and win, even if it was just to honor the trust that you had in me.
Well, we may have helped a little, but Paimon would say you deserve most of the credit. This result, it was all you, Chiori.
I know for certain that was not the case. I've chased my dream for so long that I've come to understand something. Apart from conviction and persistence, the thing that matters most is having friends who believe in you even when you don't believe in yourself. A single person can only do so much. Without all your help, Chiori Boutique could have easily fallen to ruin.
Well, Paimon doesn't think it would have ever gotten to that point. Not if you had anything to say about it. But, about the stuff you said at the show, you aren't worried it'll rub some people the wrong way?
Perhaps my words were a little pretentious, but they do reflect how I truly feel. I won't bow or scrape before any force in this world, much less any individual. I'm confident in the quality of my work. Create something beautiful, and there will always be people who appreciate it.
Well, guess there's nothing to worry about then. Should we go back and join them at the victory feast?
Oh, yes, of course. But before that, I'd like to admire the view for just a little while longer. You know, of all the nights I've spent in Fontaine, I'd say this is the loveliest by far.
Nice. And I'm very glad to see that they went and started making animations to fill in for everything that's going on. It's a lot of stuff. Because to me, that feels better. It looks better to have an actual animation for design work and everything going forward. Now, the one thing they need to actually implement, which I would very much like to see them do, is a way to watch them again. And this bullshit. I want one for my 5 stars. I want to go back and look at their stuff. I can do it with these piss ants. I want to do it with a 5-star. Let me have my choice. You know, you can sit here and look at them all day. You can do their stuff all over again. You get to see the nice, fun, finished images. Oh, Diona, her thing. Oh, I missed one. Oh, whatever. View memory. Wait, you know. Bam. That's awesome. Why can't we have something like that for the one we just finished? Why can't we rewatch the animations that were inside of it? Why can't we do stuff like that? We can do it. We clearly can. So it's very much like, let us go back and relive those times. That reminds me. Oh, it's done. It's done baking. That is super toasty. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Let me get my pliers in here real quick. Alright. That only took off like a little bit of an issue. God damn, that fan is just going crazy. Alright, that needs to cool down. That's what that needs to do. That needs to chill out for a second. Man, it's a good thing I went with 2 walls. That would have turned out chewy as all hell. B190 was too cold. It turned out fabulous. Well, hang on a minute. My lamp. Oh, God. Oh, the light. The light. Okay, there we go. Okay. Let me see here. Ah, my glasses. I am not impressed. I can do better. I'm very much displeased with this. It turned out looking decent. Decent as in, if it were fine, it's been 2 hours, let me play Genshin. Yeah, you should have already had that finished. It fits well together. It's fabulous. The bottom actually looks really good. But then on the top part, I'm seeing missing pieces. I'm seeing chewed marks. But it looks good. The top could be better, but all in all, I worry about the inside more, looking the weirdness that it did turn out to be. I don't like those settings that changed, but could just be some retraction settings. Easy enough to fix.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh right, I gotta hydrate. Thank you. I don't like how that fell in on itself. Not bad though. It's really not bad. I'll put some photos in the Discord and probably pop one up on Twitter. But it did do the part that I wanted to do right. I had to redo it. Actually, I had to buy a new nozzle for it. Now, it is the last of the gold silver crap that looks... Actually, that still looks like shit. It looks really bad. Because it's supposed to be a solid transition to gold and silver, and it's like... horrible. This just looks bad. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Oh, it's time to end. But... what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap over to the multicolor one I just opened here, which is, what colors are you besides psychedelic? We are purple, we are blue, and we are green. That is rather trippy. Yeah, it's a tricolor blend of more of a magenta, blue, and green. So, I'll throw that on one of these eggs and give that a try and see how that turns out. It's rather heavy. I will use different settings for this next egg, and that will take 10 hours and 43 minutes. Wait, 10 hours. It's 10 o'clock now. Let's roll it to 10, 11, 12, 3, 5, 6. Ooh, cutting it close to when I wake up. Maybe fine. Fine. We'll see. We'll see. Let's scale that down. Now we'll put you back down to 70%. How about that? How do you like 70%? Slice. See what that does. Turned out very pretty though. I am actually really happy with how that looks. I do just want to fix it because it's irksome. Other than that, it's fine. Now, I will say that this has been a great event. I do love my Genshin stuff. No, I was looking over here in this area of the map because there's a fun place on here that's is it right over here? What's with the cloud coverage? Are we getting rain over here? Your hair, it's just like your hair and hat are all just in the way. No, Ricey, you're too big. Kokomi, there we go. I just need to go in further. Yeah, someone else had pointed out that 23, 25, 30. Good God. Well, I guess she could be tankier. Oh, right. She has like 0 defense. Oh, that's right. She has HP for days, but like 0 defense about it. Where are we looking here? Over that way. Yeah, what someone had pointed out was, I think it was over here or over there. is directly underneath where this is. Yeah, so it's right over here. There are like animal slimes. There's 7 of them. Like, there was a puzzle that you had to go ahead and sort through, and it's right underneath where Celestia is. And it's just 7 animal slimes that pop up. I have already slaughtered them, but yeah. So it's kind of weird to see that and be like, oh. They're like fucking with you, but yeah, there's 7 animal slimes for the 7 Archon who are there. All underneath Celestia. Or is it down over here? So yeah, it's very weird. Yep, that puts us right underneath Celestia. Right over here. So yeah, it's weird that we're actually underneath it. But we get to see it now. So that's weird. Oh right, we have our wishes we need to go ahead and spend. Epic causing me problems now, how lovely. That sounds about right for Epic. Alright. We have 33 remaining. Do we pull for Chiori? Or do we pull for Eula? Which one you guys think? Chiori? Eula. Which one is good? Which one? Relaunching Genshin? Alright. Well, if you guys are going to pick, then I will have to. I do like her, but I don't really have a good use for her. I really don't. Really? I don't need that. No. Boy, what are you doing in here? Get out. Why are you even here? She's already maxed out. That's what pissed me off. And then yeah, I got his thing. I probably haven't updated him at all. Let me see here. Yeah, Rosaria's Constellation. I maxed that out a long time ago. And then wait, what was that one? Physical resistance. Oh yeah, she should be paired with Eula. Yeah, look at this. Boy's done. He's done. Okay. I can't reload the stream to get ads to go away. No, you can't. They're working on that. Okay, Chiori or Eula? We already gone deep on her, so we'll go again. Watch, the next one, the last one, if we do it on Chiori, we're gonna get it. Sucrose. When was the last time I have pulled a Sucrose? I'm pretty sure I've never pulled Sucrose. She is adorable, though. Oh no, she's already maxed out. Oh, great. Oh, I love that. So that's, what, 2 characters they've given me that have already been maxed out. Okay. I could. I could. I could do Naguang. Yeah, that'd be great. Okay. Last pull. Eula. Chiori. I think I'm gonna have to try her because she is still one of the best things I've had. 7. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my goodness. You know, I should start scrapping those into themselves to get some level 5s going here. This is almost as bad as the weapon banner. Actually, it pretty much is as bad as the weapon banner. Maybe worse. I can still do wishes, regular wishes. Oh, that's such a gut punch. Yeah, that was like 50 wishes. That's what I thought. Jeez. Do you even get the sword? No. No, you don't. You don't get anything. You get nothing but disappointment. That's all you get afterwards. Where's Rosaria? There she is. 60? Oh, wow. She just needs that crap? Wow. There we go. What was that noise? Favonia's Lance. Yeah, I gave her a crappy set. I know. Yeah, she's already fully maxed out. Yeah, she takes basic stuff. She takes Ballad of all things. I have been busy with these guys. They are very much the pain in my ass. Oh, I need blue ones. Yeah, I don't ever use them. Therefore, I don't farm for them. And then apparently she's decent, but yeah. I didn't get her till much later. Cookie's really good. Chevris. Oh, she has order. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because if she has order, then she shares it with, him. And yes, whenever I get it, I'd shove it into him. Chevris is actually scary good. If I happened to if I had Raiden, she would be even more terrifying. I think all her stuff was scaled on HP too. Yes. Yeah, everyone in Fontaine scales on HP. She scales on HP. She's fun. Everyone's favorite Candice. But yeah. No, her tied together with the Raiden is like terrifyingly effective because it's just like, oh yeah, I do lightning, I do fire. Combined together, we do all of your HP. It's like, ooh. Okay. There we go. Go ahead, quit. Well. Go ahead and call it there. Thank you much for joining me out here tonight, everyone. It was a lot of fun. It really was. This was a fun event. It was creative. It was different. It was a good time. So thank you for joining me out for it. having fun. Hopefully you collected all your drops and you guys had a good time. I know it's a weird day to do it on because it was a Wednesday, not a Tuesday like usual, but it's just how some things are going. But thank you for joining me out tonight. I want you all to take care. Have a nice night. Enjoy yourselves. Get some rest. Make sure you sleep. And make sure you take care of yourselves because it's getting late in the times. Late in the day, late in our lives. Okay? I just say that because I was literally falling asleep in my chair because I felt tired. And I woke up nodding off a minute before stream started. Make sure you guys get some rest and don't end up like me, okay? Cool. Alright, I will catch you all later. I'm going to let you know about the results of this print tomorrow, and we will take it from there, okay? Cool.